Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into Bitcoin and crypto, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We've got a lot to cover today, and you won't want to miss any of it. Today, we're talking about the major Bitcoin bounce back. It's been a roller coaster ride, and we're here to break it all down for you. Did we finally fill that annoying CME gap? This has been a hot topic in the crypto community, and we're diving deep into it. Alright, let's get straight into it. Bitcoin took a nosedive yesterday, dropping to around $78,100, but now it's back up near $85,000. That's a massive recovery in just one day. The gap was around $77,800 to $77,900, and Bitcoin got very close, but didn't quite touch it. But the big question remains, did we officially close the CME gap? However, judging by the market reaction, traders seem to believe it's been filled, and guess what? Bitcoin is rallying again. Now, why is Bitcoin recovering? Several reasons. First, the US stock market is back in the green. This has a significant impact on Bitcoin as many investors see it as a correlated asset. Second, inflation numbers came in as expected, not worse. This stability in economic indicators often boosts investor confidence. And third, Trump hinted that tariff fears may be overblown. This political reassurance has eased some of the market's anxieties. All of this is creating less selling pressure on Bitcoin, and we're seeing a strong rebound. From a technical standpoint, Bitcoin is extremely oversold. In fact, the last time we saw these levels was in August 2023, when Bitcoin was at $25,000. Even Michael Saylor, the Bitcoin billionaire, felt uneasy during the dip, but he tweeted, "Sell a kidney if you must, but keep the Bitcoin." This shows the level of conviction some of the biggest names in the industry have. In some unexpected crypto news, the SEC just declared that meme coins are not securities. As long as they don't have a specific utility, they're considered collectibles. The SEC also dropped its lawsuit against Consensus, the company behind MetaMask, and might even drop cases against Ripple and Binance soon. This is big news for the crypto space. Before we wrap up, don't forget the Bitcoin 2025 conference in Las Vegas. If you're a Bitcoin fan, this is the place to be. You'll hear from top industry leaders, including Michael Saylor, and hey, you might even meet me there. So, did we fill the CME gap? Technically, we were a few $100s off, but the market seems to think it's done. With Bitcoin bouncing back and hitting oversold levels, this could be a great time to stack more SATs. What do you think? Are we in recovery mode, or is another dip coming? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next one. Let's keep stacking Bitcoin. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into the CME gap. For those who might not be familiar, the CME gap refers to the price difference that occurs when the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME, closes for the weekend and reopens. Since Bitcoin trades 24/7, any significant price movement during the weekend can create a gap in the CME Bitcoin futures chart. Traders often watch these gaps closely, because historically Bitcoin tends to fill these gaps by moving back to the gap price. This phenomenon has become a self-fulfilling prophecy of sorts. Many traders anticipate the gap filling, and their trading behavior can actually cause it to happen. It's a fascinating aspect of market psychology and shows how collective belief can influence market movements. Now let's talk about the broader implications of Bitcoin's recent price action. The bounce back we're seeing isn't just about filling a gap. It's also about the resilience of Bitcoin as an asset. Despite regulatory pressures, market volatility, and macroeconomic uncertainties, Bitcoin continues to show strength. This resilience is one of the reasons why many investors, both retail and institutional, are drawn to Bitcoin. Speaking of institutional investors, we've seen a significant uptick in interest from major financial institutions. Companies like Fidelity, BlackRock, and even some central banks are exploring Bitcoin as part of their portfolios. This growing institutional interest is a strong signal of Bitcoin's long-term potential. And let's not forget about the technological advancements in the Bitcoin ecosystem. The Lightning Network, for example, is making Bitcoin transactions faster and cheaper, which is crucial for its adoption as a medium of exchange. Innovations like these are helping to build a more robust and scalable Bitcoin network. So, while the CME gap is an interesting short-term phenomenon, the long-term outlook for Bitcoin remains incredibly promising. Whether you're a trader looking to capitalize on market movements or a long-term investor betting on the future of digital gold, there's a lot to be excited about. Alright, that's it for today's deep dive into Bitcoin's bounce back and the CME gap. Remember to stay informed, stay invested, and most importantly, stay curious. The world of crypto is ever evolving, and there's always something new to learn. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's keep stacking Bitcoin and riding this exciting wave together.